of the tone in less than 5. Here we go. Oh, that flight. Jump into the number 3 spot quick. These cars are so fast. On the back straight away they go. Juka, Bussy, Flake, Del Judas, Carl, Dan, Big Guy, Mike Belpedio. Your order early on. Like blue car above Brian Juka comes across 9-9. There's a 9-9 from Bussy, 10-2 from Matt Flake, Matt Del Judas for the 10-1, 10-4 from Carl, Dan Lewis for the 10-4, and the Big Guy 10-5. Mike Belpedio 10-3 rounds out your whole field after lap number 2. Top 2 guys trying to break their way early on through the chicane. Brian Juka, Brian Bussy. On the swimming pool they go. Juka the light blue, Brian Bussy in the white. As they come down the front straightaway. Separation about 3 car lengths. Now making 2. Bussy comes in really tight around the swimming pool. Closes it up just a little bit as they come down the straightaway. Lap 5 in the books. Juka with just a little bobble. Right, just like, oh, he goes right back to Bussy. Does the same thing, just touching those tubes. These guys are running so fast and as hard as they can. So Bussy took the lead, but never got credited with leading the lap as Juka took her right back. Flanking at number 3 spot. Del Judas right behind him as they come down the straightaway. So your top 4 trying to make a getaway. Breaking away from the rest of the field. Carl under heavy pressure. And at number 5 spot got Dan Lewis, Mike Belpedio, the big guy right behind him. Del Judas trying to close in on Flake. Juka trying to get away from Bussy. Last time by Juka 10-1, but Bussy with a 9-9. Flake for the 10-2, and Del Judas with a 10-1, so guys trying to make a little bit of charge. Juka goes by that time with a 9-9, 10-3 for Bussy, so Juka pulls out a little bit. Del Judas looking at that final podium spot right from him, closing up. Flake a little bit quicker on the pool, look like though, pulls back away. The leader on the swimming pool, second place on the swimming pool. Here comes 3rd and there's 4th. As first and second come off the back straightaway, 3rd and 4th go on. Just past the 2-minute mark. Less than 6 to go now. This one. Oh, watch go a little bit wide, get on the back straightaway. Go a little bit wide, get on the back straightaway. It is. Watch down there, getting on the back straightaway. Good job, guys. Ooh, hard impact. I think that was Del Judas, maybe. Wow. Nope, it wasn't. Too many white cars. Brian Juka, Brian Bussy, Matt Flake, Matt Del Judas, Dan Lewis now. The other white car makes his way to the top 5. Whoa! Big guy. Rumbling, bumping, stumbling, but lands rubber side down.
That's one way to cross that corner.
Things bouncing around out there as we're approaching the 3-minute mark. Brian Juka, Matt Flake, Matt Del Judas, Dan Lewis, Mike Belpedio in their top 5 now. Bussy getting tangled up and some cars crashed in front of him. So Brian Juka, Matt Flake, Matt Del Judas, your top 3, Dan Lewis, number 4 spot, Mike Belpedio, Carl, and the big guy running out the cars left out there with 4:45 to go, not quite halfway yet. Flake across the stripe, Del Judas across the stripe, separation there about 1.4 seconds. Juka comes across stripe out in front of this one, 10-2 that time by Matt Flake, and that number 2 spot goes by with 10-2 as well, but he's about 4.8 seconds back. 4.5 minutes to go, drivers, 4.5 in this one. Carl and Mike's a different lap there, looks like. Carl a lap back from Mikey, who the closest battle on the track is right now. Juka right about 5.4 second lead over Flake now. Flake 1.4 seconds over Del Judas. That might be the closest battle as Matt goes around the swimming pool. Here comes Del Judas around the swimming pool. Halfway drivers, 4 down, 4 to go. Halfway through this one. .345 they go, 3:45 to go. Brian Juka, Matt Flake, Matt Del Judas, your top 3 right now. Dan Lewis on the outside, looking in from the podium. Looks like Dan might be about 5 seconds back from Del Judas.
Watch yourself.
3.5 to go, 3.5 to go. Light blue car, Brian Juka. Got it dialed up, looking good around the swimming pool on the back straightaway. Last time I was at 10-3, hits a strike this time with another 10-3. Juka has hot lap of the race with a 9-8. Flake with a 10 flat. Del Judas with a 10 flat hot lap. Lewis with a 10-2 hot lap. Belpedio with a 10-3 hot lap. Carl with a 10-4. The big guy with a 10-3 hot lap. Approaching the 5-minute mark. 5 down, 3 to go, 5 down, 3 to go, drivers. Del Judas 1.3 seconds back now, trying to close that gap down on Matt Flake. Lewis about not quite 6 seconds back, about 5.9. Yeah. Juka, Flake, Del Judas, Dan Lewis, Mike Alpidio, the big guy, and Carl, your order out there. And there's, big guy gets Marshall and rips the wheelie out of there, getting out of the way. Thanks, Mikey. So Del Judas now out 1 second back from Flake. He's definitely starting to catch up to him a little bit. Can he catch him here with 2:15 to go? 2:15 to go. Six down, 2 to go. 6 down, 2 to go. Hey, Jim. We're going to sauce up quick. Hey, Carl. 1:45 to go, 1:45 to go. Juka just a little bit of a bobbledo. Gets it back under the row. That Flake not quite close enough to capitalize on that. Leader back down the back straightaway, comes across. At 37 in the books, 47 is the projection for the finish. This looks like about 10 laps left in this one for your leader out front. And Del Judas has caught Matt Flake. You can see how he got, Matt Flake turns it a little bit too soon. Del Judas can take that spot as they go around the swimming pool. So Matt got something to get back to him now as they go down the back straightaway. Just half the inside punch. Thanks. 1:15 to go, 1:15 to go. Brian Juka, Matt Del Judas, Matt Flake. Battle for seconds to the closest one, second and third down the back straightaway. Del Judas is strike 10-4, 10-7 from that time by. Dan Lewis still in the number 4 spot. Alpidio 5th, Carl, and the big guy running out your field into the final minute. We got 50 seconds to go on this 150, drivers. Final 40 seconds. Brian Juka, Matt Del Judas, Matt Flake, Dan Lewis, Mike Alpidio, Carl, and the big guy. 30 seconds to go in this one. Brian Juka's just checked out. We've been calling the battle for second and third as Brian has left the field in the dust. There goes Del Judas across the stripe. And Flake, separation of 1.7 seconds with 10 seconds to go, drivers. 10 seconds. Ooh. Time coming to a close. That is going to do it. Finish lap, you're on, finish lap, you're on. Brian Juka definitely going to get the victory lap and the win. Matt Del Judas going to bring it home second, Matt Flake third, Dan Lewis fourth. So Brian Juka, Matt Del Judas, and Matt Flake.